Hello and welcome back to episode 41 of The Singing City. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And here we are at the site of a location with allegedly bad neighbors. And, looks like there might be some problems with the tenants too. But let's get into it. Yet another repeat. And we got some of the low-slung guys. Downstairs, I guess. Yes. And also up. That one seemed to take a beating, huh? What else we got? Is it just that one? Might have just been that one. Pretend wall. Come on, Charles. Am I only allowed to turn on the third eye vision when my psychology is full? Is that the deal? That's an interesting postcard. It looks like some ape-like figures marching into the sea under a full moon. I bet that's a reference to something. Where's our stuff? Downstairs? No, this is where we came in. Okay, so I overlooked a hidden wall. Where is the guy that's coming after me? He's in there. But I thought that was... Okay, what are we missing here? Oh, it's right there. Got distracted by the postcard. Alright, weirdo, you're on your own. That's a first aid, so let's top off. And with that, I believe we're down to just one more thing that glitters. Yeah, look at that. Some big cheese used to brag about a strange piece of jewelry, blah blah blah. North Old Grove, gold bridge between Bullock and Windhoff. North Bullock and Gold Bridge and Windhoff. Ah, okay, so there. Richmond Curio. That's not really a word that we use anymore, is it? Curio. Probably if anybody uses it all, they're using it when they're talking about going antiquing, which I guess is roughly the same sense that's being used in here. Do people go antiquing anymore? Probably. I like that antiquing can mean going looking for antiques or coating somebody in flour. I like versatile words. A little bit of confusion in the language adds some spice to life. Make people think.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Of course, the problem with ambiguous language is that people think that they can just interpret things however they like and then impute that interpretation on you, which is not cool and frankly not done by honest people. Yes? Open it, please. There we go. Are you there? It's so cold here. My fingers can barely hold the pen. Tell my friends to return. They looked scared. What did I do? I just spoke. Somebody was holding a seance, I think. That's what we saw Haster using his one of those for. I'm not even going to pretend he has another name at this point. Johannes. Okay, well... maybe we'll find an altar in this one, since we were let down last time. No. Another disappointing old basement. Man, these people are really wasting their resources. Whoa! He followed me. But he wouldn't follow me around the corner? Lame, dude. Gimme. Alright, we've seen lots of can't carry anymore, so let's get stocked here. Yeah, that's fine. Reload. And back to the rifle. Because we know it's coming. Is that guy blotting out the light in the house? It's one thing to... We're doing this again? No, okay. It's one thing to leave little clouds of air ink, but it is another. Haha. Okay, this is actually a problem. Pointing the camera in that direction is making Charles insane, and when Charles is insane, he can't look through the illusion of the wall. Yeah, look at that. Has that always been a thing? What are we going to do about this? Have a Molotov. Come on, Charles. Breathe in, breathe out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Damn it. Come on, Charles. There we go. Come on. Alright, and where's the tall guy? There was definitely a tall guy. A buckle. Great. Well, that's one more side quest down. We're running short on them now, so we're getting close to the end here. Let's see. Huh, it got deleted automatically when the side quest closed. Let's go see what Joy wants. Meet me at the Oakmont Library. Oh, Joy is that cute girl with her lips stapled shut, isn't it? Well, I definitely want to go help her out. I hope no ill has befallen her and her strangely relaxed attitude toward having her face stitched. Charles, fix your coat. Please? No? Okay. Well, maybe it'll get fixed when we fast travel. The library. Yes? Yes. That's the university library. Is that where I want to go? Oakmont Library. Is Is it the same as the Oakmont University Library? Gonna go with probably. If not, we'll soon find out. And if anybody ever watched this video, they could scold me for my mistake. Not that anyone will. Damn it, Charles. You had all of that fast travel time to fix your coat, and you refused. Hey.
I got your letter. So, you wanted to see me, Joy?
Don't tell, or we die. Promise.
Don't worry.
Okay. You have my word. Don't worry.
Her in my apartment. Again. Don't know what to do. I'm scared. Help.
What do you mean? Did someone break in? Were they threatening you?
Yes. Her. Again.
What did she want?
Keep my mouth shut.
Your mouth is already shut, Joy.
You said it was a woman, right?
Yes.
Do you know her?
Yes.
Then who is she? What does she look like?
Won't tell. Can't.
Oh, come on. Just give me something. Anything I can work with.
No. No words. Please.
You know, I think this person might be the most thoroughly and genuinely scared we've seen in this entire game so far.
Don't worry. I'll help if I can. So, where do you live?
Here's address. Take keys. Thank you.
I got this, Joy. Everything will be alright.
Be careful. And keep silent.
Bye, Joy.
I am not at all sure what this is about. So we're going to Joy's house in Western Shells, east from Liberty and Hawking. That's not. There we go. Western Shells. There's Hawking and Liberty. So there. Right off the... Yep, that's the orchard. Lovely spot. Although the park can get a little rowdy at night. I guess it's not a park, I guess it's an orchard. Seems more park-like to me. Odd place for somebody who insists on silence to hang out. Somebody ought to really be looking into those sparks coming off of the power lines. That is a big loss of electricity. Probably this one here. Joy's apartment. In pretty typical condition for these sorts of places. Nobody smashed that crate yet.
The door won't budge.
Let's see what else is going on before we let ourselves into the basement. Oh, Joy, your dog.
Someone has real issues.
That's pretty fucked up. Oakmont keeps its mouth shut, little girl. This is my second visit and the final warning. If you can't be silent even when your mouth is sewn shut, I'll make a pair of shoes from your skin, like I made a toy from your doggy. Stop talking too much. Silence is golden.
Christ almighty. Is that a dog's skin? It's still wet.
I am not at all amused by this person.
Are you sure that's not a good sign?
Yeah. Oh.
Someone's a real pro with a needle. Cancelled. But she was good enough to put on a show. Guess life took a real turn for you, huh, Joy?
I need to remember to find out what her deal is.
A cozy place for a favorite pet, huh?
Not anymore, unfortunately. My dear Joy, we know how much music meant to you, but losing your voice is not the end of the world. It's painful to see that you cannot sing anymore. But maybe all this is for a greater good. No one knows what would have happened if you didn't stop gossiping. There is good news, though. We found a nice job for you in a library. You can start when you're ready. Love, Mom and Dad. So they sewed her mouth shut because she's a gossip?
Damn it. This thing is melted. There's no way we'll get any pictures out of this.
We haven't even been down to the basement and we're already forensicating?
Kay, it's her. It's really her. Proof. Hope she doesn't hear me take the photo.
Click, click. A visitor. Who's there? Come on. Come to Granny, puppy dear. A stitch comes out, a stitch goes in, a nip of flesh, a tuck of skin. You'll be such a lovely dolly.
So, how did it play out?
The words "with prejudice" come to mind.
Come on, come to a stitch come.
Kay, it's her. It's really her.
Click, click. A visitor. Who's there?
Someone visited Joy's place, killed her dog, and sewed it into this thing. A warning for her, I guess. And the neighbor just got in the way. The door won't budge.
Oh, yeah, now we're going down to the basement. Fine. Yep. Knock, knock. Key. Alright. Oh, okay. Taking the key. And now... Alright. And... is that it? I believe that's it. And, oh, the key is going to get us into the neighbor's house. So now we're going to go find out what he has to say about that picture that he took before the witch destroyed his camera. Or, we're going to interrogate his corpse.
Someone's a big fan of fairy tales. The kind without a happily ever after.
That's how real fairy tales work. The happily ever after is a modern concoction. I can scarcely believe I live right next door to Joy Hayden herself. You know how much... Oh, she's Joy Hayden. Okay. You know how much I do love her songs, Kay. Just this morning I saw her, and it's true. Her mouth really is sewn shut. The rumors about the end of her career were not just rumors. Granny Weaver truly silenced her. At last I have a chance to see Granny Weaver with my own eyes, or maybe even take a photo, hee. If she doesn't appear to check up on Joy, I'll follow another clue and find out where the witch lives. My hunch is that Arthur Cox discovered the whereabouts of Granny Weaver's lair in his inquiries into Oakmont's peculiar history. He must have written about it somewhere. Alrighty.
No sign of any wounds, but he looks like he's seen the devil himself.
Yeah, I'd say he died of fright. So, what are we still missing here? Are we missing anything? Yes, we are. We did look at the dog, right? Yes.
Someone has real issues.
And, here we go.
Huh. Joy won this in a singing contest?
So there we go. That's the answer to who Joy Hayden is. She wasn't, she didn't have dark hair in the library, though, did she? That's an interesting little detail. Okay, now we're all done here. And we need to go to the newspaper and see if we can find any articles written by what's-his-name that was just mentioned. Charles, your coat is driving me nuts. I really wish you would fix it. And I'm super annoyed that fast traveling didn't do the job. It's kind of interesting that that however fast travel got implemented didn't wind up reloading Charles and all of his clothes and stuff. I wonder why that would be. I mean, I guess it would be because there's no reason to. He's already loaded. Why load him again? Do you think that guy, the photographer living next door, do you think Joy knew that was what he was there for? Okay, archives. Here we go. Journalists. And let's go with articles and interviews. And after the flood, let's see what we got. No. Okay, so it's not a period. I don't feel like a district is indicated here. So maybe I got something else wrong. Let's try current events. Celebrities. I feel like I'm really reaching here. No, this is right. So, celebrities. No. Well, if it was an article about Joy losing her voice, this would be right. But if it's about Granny Weaver, then it would not be right. Granny Weaver is not a celebrity, I guess. Maybe Arthur Cox isn't a journalist. Tell you what, I think this is worth a pause while I figure it out. I'll be back in a few. Okay, so I'm convinced that it is not the newspaper, so let's go try the library. Which is weird. Well, that's back where Joy is. But you would think that, that Joy might have given us a bit more of a clue. Except that she probably just wasn't aware that any of this was going on. So why would this witch, Granny Weaver, be going around sewing shut the mouths of people who gossip? Is it just like a crime and punishment kind of thing? You know, like... gossiping is some kind of sin, and so don't do it? Or is there something else going on? And are we going to find out? Hi, Joy. I don't think you have anything to say, so I'm not going to bother. Alright, so let's go with history and author and local. Hey. The Legend of Granny Weaver. The legend of Granny Weaver grew from the story of Anne Osborne, one of the Salem witches who escaped to Oakmont, later becoming a weaver by trade. Her granddaughters asked to be told about witchcraft. Anne agreed but swore them to secrecy. Soon thereafter, 2 girls were found in the Oakmont sewers, dead with their mouths delicately sewn shut. Anne Osborne was never seen again. Many in Oakmont believe her spirit stalks those who expose the town's secrets. Legend holds that Granny Weaver can be banished for up to 100 years, but she always comes back. Supposedly, Granny Weaver lived on Beacon Street between Windhouse and Century, western Old Grove. Alright. That's quite close to a place that we visited recently, isn't it? On Beacon, between Windhalf and Century. So there-ish. So let's go find that dog butchering bitch and burn her remains or something and see if she can go away for good. Who cares about keeping Oakmont secrets? Certainly not Private Eye Charles Reed. I'm all about exposing secrets, unless somebody's paying me to find out who's exposing them, in which case I'm not about exposing them. I wonder if we deal with this, will we be able to release Joy from her unfortunate circumstance? Maybe she can go back to being a singer and a gossip. That would be nice. It's kind of crazy how the fire department just leaves those things lying around. These houses seem to be somewhat off balance, don't they? Alright, so which one is it? I was gonna say we'll just go for the one that's off kilter, but that's all of them. I bet it's one with an open gate or with no gate. It would be better if it was run down or something. Is there any more information in the clue? No, there is not. And also, I just double-checked to make sure we're on the right street. screw open gates. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Man, that street lamp is seriously off kilter, isn't it? And what's a kilter? Is it... Oh, this one's locked. Granny Weaver's house. Alrighty. But we are all out of time for episode 41. So come back and see me again in episode 42 for the conclusion of this little vendetta. Talk to you soon.